Taya sends my warriors and me into the very heart of the human lands. She asked me to be diplomatic, and I will try. After 2,000 years of wars against the humans who arrived in Quendalan seeking glory, wealth, and new lands, all I can promise is that I will try. After the battle in the Shadow Valley, after the betrayal of Duke Kalri, after all we have been through, I will try to be diplomatic with them. However, I certainly hope Taya understands that the humans had better be diplomatic with me. She's given me the true flame, the symbol of ultimate authority. She has also ordered me to help the Watcher in all things, and to ensure that the mysteries of Sumgan remain mysteries. We are in human lands. Keep in mind that this is your first military campaign, so keep an eye out and always be ready for combat, even when you're sleeping. Whether you become professional warriors or you fall in combat and allow your souls to flee this world is entirely up to you. Zombies. It's been quite some time since I've come across these foul abominations. Heed my words, it's dangerous to stand close to them. Their twisted magic imperceptibly weakens you when you are near. Do what you can to kill them at a distance.
Lord Guardian!
What are you doing here?
Lady Gilvin sends us to watch the road to Silent. We were here for several hours before the undead came into view. We saw them shambling towards Silent.
Tell the Watcher. Now, fall into formation. Some interesting tasks await.
As the true flame commands.
Lord Sagittel would suffice.
Lord Sagittel, I'm the captain of this ship. Lady Gilvin ordered us to prepare to depart, but when we nearly completed our work, those infernal zombies appeared. Many thanks for killing them. Give us a few moments, and we will be ready for flight.
Lord Sagittel, glad to see you here. We have no time to talk. The damned and the undead are trying to smash their way into Sumgan. Inquisitor Antoine and I are preparing for their attack, and we're counting on your help.
I was ordered to help you in all things, Watcher.
Just Gilvin, Lord. Antoine will stay here to protect Sumgan after we succeed, though the rest of us will have to leave quickly. So tell your warriors to be ready. From what I can observe, the undead are under the command of the damned, so I would advise killing them first. When the damned are dead, those zombies will be a mere trifle to contend with. We have done what we must, and now we must quicken the pace. The mage who stole the knowledge from Sumgan is strong. Although he passed through the portal, we still know where he has traveled. Inquisitor Deland and his people went to follow the mage 10 hours ago. But we must leave them behind. They are going to Neville, traveling even further away from these dangerous lands.
In that case, where do you suggest we go?
Well, there are two ways. One path belongs to robbers, cutthroats, and thieves. The other cuts through the lands occupied by the damned.
You should have informed me earlier, as I would have chosen seasoned fighters to accompany me, not green recruits. No matter, which path do you suggest?
I don't know, Sagittel. While I can watch this mage, this war is not my cup of tea. The choice is yours.
We understand each other, Gilvin. Has Taya neglected to tell me something? Is a new leader not supposed to test the strength of old war dogs rather than the green recruits? Perhaps I have been living for too long in the forest. But it matters not. I've decided not to ask for reinforcement from Quendalan. Instead, I've sent word to the warriors in Lawrence, who are due to catch up with us on the march. I think it will be faster and easier to go through the Thieves' Lands. If these people still remember the power of the elves, they will likely try to stay out of our way and out of sight. If not, the death of their leader will remind them where their true fears should lie. Remember that whoever bears arms against you, be they clad in the finest armor or clothed in farmer's garb, is your enemy. We have to pass these lands as quickly as we can.
Lord, we've uncovered the location of the thieves' leader. He is in the town of Tracy, which is further down the way. We can't miss it.
He will fight once he believes we have come for him and his people. Thus is the will of Illis.
Then I suggest we do not disappoint them. Let us destroy every last one of them. It won't take long, and will allow us to present our work to King Fael as a goodwill gesture, and as an assertion of our right-minded liege's well-being. Besides, it'll allow your warriors to get in some much-needed practice.
Lord Sagittel, we have arrived on your order. We've been marching for 2 days.
Looks like we won't be able to rest. Prepare for battle.
As the True Flame orders.
The knight who commands the rabble. Well, it's worse for him. Don't waste your arrows, as it seems he has nigh perfect armor. There is no honor in this victory, as our enemies were hardly our equals. These thieves have decided that it is easier to live off robbing and killing other people, and their life of relative lechery is reflected in their poor combat skills. Such people rarely respect the life of others, and war worsens this characteristic.
I've been watching them for a long time. There are always some people who are ready to cut each other's throats. Enemies do it for no good reason. Friends because of women. I don't show them what I think of it. A strong one should forgive the weaknesses of others.
No, you don't understand, Gilvin. This weakness bears the strength. Sometimes I think that even if we, the first to walk the earth, were to fail to fully appreciate our lives, we might fight with them with the same fury and determination. But never mind that. What has happened to the mage? You told me you would keep an eye on him. Is he nearby? Gilvin, her words are sometimes too cold, and her deeds, who thought that a watcher could be so ready to sacrifice the lives of humans? Is it a demonstration of her strength? Perhaps. Perhaps she can sense beyond the here and now. Only Thea and Glynderen have that kind of ability. Gilvin says that we have overtaken Inquisitor Deland. Now we just have to find the mage in Neville, though I have a feeling that it won't be easy.
What's the matter, human? We are looking for a mage who is here. Have you seen him?
A mage, you say? Dear elves, if this mage is your friend, you have to pay for the damage he caused. He attacked us and burnt many of our houses. People are angry.
It doesn't matter. Answer me. Where did he...
The witch has killed Sir Levine!
Kill them!
I would have made it by myself, Sagittel.
But now the peasant is still alive. You can find in his mind where the mage has gone.
It seems that some citizens were trying to catch him on the southern path leading to the castle of the local lord. The mage put a stop to their pursuit in his own way. And now there is a decidedly unnatural number of frogs to the south of here.
Take the vicar and this man to the nearest house. Listen to me, everyone. We are not here to war with humans, nor are we here to capture human settlements. Defend yourselves if they attack, and attack only when absolutely necessary. The Lord's castle is to the south. His warriors must pacify the crowd.
Stop! In the name of the Count, I demand you give us your weapons.
I first picked up this weapon when your ancestors wore little more than loincloths. Who are you to make such demands?
I command the warriors of Count de Coeur. You have come to his lands armed. Whoever you are, you had best submit.
I am Watcher Gilvin, and this is Lord Sagittel, the envoy of Quindalon in these lands. You who have not given your name have neither the right nor the rank to give us such orders. You would be better off working to pacify your peasants. The citizens of Neville have suddenly and without any cause attacked me and my warriors.
So the envoys were attacked without cause. We'll look into the matter. Regardless, I will repeat this for the last time. Give me your weapon and follow me of your own will. Your warriors will stay here.
Try to take it. Let this be a lesson for us. One shouldn't refrain from seeking justice from those who are weak. We can't avoid creating these so-called victims. Warriors, do not keep your anger in check any longer! Watermill.
It is not your fault, Lord. Sagittel, you have always been the defender of Quindalon, the defender of all of us. I've grown up listening to the legends of your deeds. Does this protection extend only to the borders of our forests?
You are right. I cannot allow the death of even one elf to go unpunished. I have just become accustomed to fighting a stronger enemy.
You will face some again, I assure you. The mage we seek has gone further south. I can guess as to where and why he has gone. The south of Lerans is still in the hands of the orcs, and it is there we must go.
The chase is beginning to look more and more like a path into a trap. The mage has taken something from Sumgan, but what exactly? We are moving quickly, almost without any rest, and he is again ahead of us. It is as though he is bait, always right before our nose. If so, our unseen hunter has surely chosen the wrong beast. The mage is going through the lands of the orcs, who I have not encountered for quite some time. Finally, a real enemy. Orcs won't let you take a single step on their land if this step is not paid for with blood.
I don't see our target any longer, Sagittel. The Hexers' magic is too powerful here. I need one of them to find the mage.
Good. You'll get one. We just need to capture an orcish settlement.
Will the nearby village do, Lord?
Yes, it will. When we capture the village, you...
I remember what to do, Lord. Lord, I have discovered that the local tribe's Hexer lives in the south, in the main fortress. Oh, and one more thing. Before dying, the orc promised that their Hexer will kill the human mage, and after that, he will kill us. It looks like our prey has been here. Lord, one of my men has noticed some flying creature over the mountains to the northwest. It looks like a dragon.
Do you smell it, Gilvin?
The stink? Do orcs throw their dead here?
Something like that. They feed them to the dragon.
To the dragon? Has the greatest appeared in these lands?
Not the greatest, one of the wild ones. I saw dragons like this on the border with the wastes. A wild dragon is easy to tame, with the use of magic, of course, and not by feeding it dead orcs. Here it comes. Don't distract me for a couple of minutes.
Elves, you have come here in vain. By the power of Magdar, by the blood of Magdar, I obey, mistress.
That's good. Let me have a look at what you've seen. You've seen a human. A mage. He was heading south from here. What lies to the south?
Totem of Ashgra.
The Totem of the Traitor. Sagittel, if the mage manages to get the power of the traitor, we must stop him. Hexer, will you show us the shortest way to the Totem of Ashgra?
Yes, mistress.
Hexer, what is the shortest way to the altar?
Around the mountains, Lord, through the lands of the pale-skinned.
And the passage through the Canyon of Three Peaks?
I am uncertain. Trolls and disobedient goblins have come to the mountains. They are fighting with ogres which have filled up the canyon.
It means we are to meet humans again.
Not necessarily, Sagittel.
The Watcher told me what she discovered a year ago when studying some ancient maps. That the ruins of one of the old temples of the Father of Stars lay within the mountains, not far from the Canyon of Three Peaks. With the magic she could glean from this temple, she could sweep away the blockage made by the ogres. Yes, Gilvin possesses the power to do this, and the knowledge. For someone who is supposedly traveling here for the first time, I gave the order to send 2 parties of scouts to check out both paths. After searching the mountains, the skyship returned with confirmation of the Hexer's words. The canyon is indeed blocked. I am now awaiting the hunters that left for Darrenhall. There is only one way now. If the ship is found by trolls, the army under the command of Aristar stays at the canyon. Gilvin and I will secretly travel to the temple, as it will be faster this way. Every minute counts now. Gilvin, follow me closely. It's best not to attract the ogre's attention until we find the temple. Your maps are precise. What now?
Yes, this is the temple we are looking for. Look, the ancient portal is intact. We won't have to go back on foot, and we won't have to wait. I will use the power of this place to break open the passage into the canyon. I will then enter the portal, and you will go after me. Get ready, Sagittel, as there will soon be an earthquake.
Wait, do you know where it goes?
Trust me. Should we leave the ship here? It can be fixed, right?
It will take several days. We don't have the time.
What is this? Some kind of smell torture? This cave stinks.
Have you found everyone, Aristor?
Yes, Lord. Everyone who survived. Only bones are left from the others.
Burn the remains, Aristor. The walls of this cave should be dressed with the skins of the trolls, from top to bottom. The Totem of the Traitor is a place where the last of the Daerans was buried, along with the power that almost destroyed all of us. We had been looking for it so very carefully, but it was the orcs who found it. The legend recounted to us by the Hexer is unbelievable. The orcs had already sworn themselves to this black place long before I was born. They created a totem sealed with the blood of one of the greatest, with the blood of a true dragon, and from there they derived the power for their magic. Then, one day the humans came and forced the orcs out into the wastes. For 2,000 years, this place has been grown over by grass, unseen by living eyes. However, the Hexers have now found it once again. However, the Hexers don't know how to fully activate it and draw upon its central power. If the humans or any of their mages were to get the power of the traitor, well, this is what Taya is afraid of. This is why she sent me here. Any and all the losses we've incurred along the way no longer matter. But if this is little more than another attempt to lure us into a trap, then those lying in wait will surely be sorry.
The lands of the Clan of the Furious begin somewhat beyond this point. There are mountains all around the area, meaning that this is the only way through. Please, allow me to leave, Mistress. I am not supposed to set foot on their lands.
Take us to the totem and I will let you go.
Will you actually allow an orc to go free?
This is my prisoner, Sagittel. I know what to do with him.
We need to get to the main gates. The Furious built them so that no one could travel to the Totem of Ashkra. But I know how to open them, Mistress. Now we need time. Only the Hexer of the Furious is supposed to open the gates, but I will pretend to be one. Still, we need time. No! Mistress, I cannot concentrate. It worked! I am smarter than the Hexer of the Furious. The way is open, Mistress. Only the Hexer and his servants remain near the totem. May I go?
Soon. Sagittel, command your warriors to eliminate or detain the orcs. Hexer, take me to the totem, now.
Mistress, here is the totem I told you about. I have done what you have asked of me. Now let me go.
Perform one more service for me. Now you are free. Neither the humans nor the orcs will get the power that nearly eliminated our race. I have taken it.
This means our work is at an end, and I thought something different was in store for us.
No, I did not say this was indeed our ultimate goal. You see, the runaway has been caught by the Inquisition. The Inquisitor should never find out what he knows. He will keep silent, but not for long. What's more, they will not hand over the mage simply because we ask. No, we will have to find him and take him by force.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did. Your aim was the mage. Mine to avoid the emergence of another traitor. I did not know what you would choose, so I gave you no choice.
Is there anything else I don't know?
The mage has taken from Sumgen the book written by the hand of Essentil. The book that has the Daeran's spell. I have just finished eliminating the most dangerous of all threats, though someone may yet become a new traitor while the book exists.
This is what you took from the storehouse of the Council Glendoran? So, my old friend, this is what you wanted to become. Gilvin, Essentil's book needs to be eliminated.
I'll do it.
Gilvin has turned out to be not only serious, but impudent as well. It has been a long, long time since anyone else has dared to deceive me in this way. Or Taya and me, I should say. If Gilvin knows about Essentil's book, she must have known this from the very beginning. She only needed me and my warriors to... I like this. Finally, there is at least one person who does not hold me in reverence as some sort of symbol of the greatness of the ancients. At least there is someone who's able to cast off the shackles of fate and choose her own way. Let her follow it. I will keep an eye on her. We are heading to the Kingdom of Parsa, to the main fortress of the Inquisition. The fastest way lies directly through the mountains. I saw the map made before the Exodus, where the area is marked as the Kingdom of Walborn. If dwarves still live here, they have likely become wild over the last 4,000 years.
There are two ways from here, Lord. Through the valley, or roundabout along the pass. There are many dwarves in the valley, and surprisingly, they do not appear wild. Perhaps they may even be civilized.
Civilized? So civilized that they will let us go through if we ask? What are you not telling us about our way through the pass?
There is a runic stone which stands before the rise. As far as I know, this is the entrance into the Holy Lands. However, those who enter without permission are destined to fall before the anger of a higher power.
Dwarven anger or the anger of some ethereal being? What would you choose?
We have served the ones known as Law for 15 generations. Any stranger who dares to desecrate the lands of Walburn with their presence will die. Your bones will lie in our Hall of Vengeance, next to the bones of those who have come before you.
15 generations. These fools must have been storing up skulls since the Exodus. Shall we break an ancient tradition, Lord?
Gilvin, can you learn what kind of magic stems from the anger of this ethereal being?
Yes, I feel it now. Too strong, too unusual. I don't think it's... Wait, I found it. There must be a sanctuary somewhere in these mountains. If we destroy it, the dwarves' magic will disappear.
Wait, is it even possible to destroy an entire sanctuary?
Any one of us could do it. All we must do is break the altar.
I have never seen mobile strongholds such as these. Aristor, I want to capture one. Cover me.
Are you going to smoke out the dwarves like foxes from their burrows?
Exactly.
Neither the machines, nor their edicts, nor any higher power has helped the short ones. Sagittel, can you find their Hall of Vengeance and toss their heads there for me?
Leave them, Aristor. They are not trolls or orcs. Let those who have survived take care of their dead. The Walborn dwarves have waited for their destiny for 4,000 years. They have waited for my arrival, when I would finally understand what needed to be done. We, the elves, are perhaps not different from them. We sit in our forest as they sit in their valley. We each have our own palace of revenge, only ours will house the bones of friends. The flies in the web have resigned themselves to fate. We wrap ourselves with dignity, wisdom, inertness. Everything for the sake of preserving all that is old. Everything for the sake of the long death. But now, Gilvin has taken the power of the totem, and I can feel the energy radiating from her. The energy that makes me feel young, arouses emotions, rage and anger, joy of the battle, and joy of life. I see them in the eyes of my warriors. If this is indeed the very thing the traitor has taken from us, there can be no revenge vicious enough, no penalty severe enough for his actions. The way to the Inquisition Fortress is open. They have the book, and whether or not they know it yet, they will give it back to us. But now I want to know what is in it.
I am Superior Inquisitor Deland. In the name of the Church, I order you to stop.
You order me?
Stay your hand, Lord Sagittel. I imagine Inquisitor Deland has a good reason for this.
Yes, I do. We captured the mage who escaped from Sumgan, and this pupil of yours began to speak. Soon the Inquisition will discover what he has stolen from Sumgan and where he has hidden it. Or will you answer this yourself and spare us the effort? Why did you elves decide that you had the right to kill the humans of Lorance and Darrenhall?
You have no right to accuse us.
I will have you know that we have already spoken with the Great Inquisitor Dexter and Lady Taya. I have been ordered to take you into custody. I advise you not to resist. We are suppressing your magic.
Do you believe you can stop us? Maybe you're even proud that you have captured the mage. I brought him to you myself. The walls of your abbey are unassailable, and there are countless ancient artifacts stored within. The Book of Essentil, for example. Hurry up, Deland. Hurry up.
Lady Gilvin, I do not...
The mage is your follower. Essentil's book has been kept by the Inquisition for a long time. You certainly have no fear of telling me lies, Gilvin. But it is no longer funny. Do not forget, I am not wearing the true flame as a decoration.
I learned about the book when I came across a list of volatile and particularly dangerous artifacts being kept in the Sinceris Monastery Fortress. The humans still don't know what this book truly holds, and they must not learn it.
Why haven't you informed Taya?
What would she do? Would she ask the Great Inquisitor to give her the book? He would give it to her only after making a copy. We, the Watchers, were taught that whatever you can take openly, you should take in secrecy. I was in Sumgan. I found Glindarin's records, wherein he wrote about Essentil's book and its power. He too was looking for the book. The records included a map bearing the mark of the traitor's totem. I tried to reach him myself, but failed. Then I understood we needed an army capable of forcing its way through the totem and to capture the Inquisition Fortress. And as for my follower, he has simply shown us the way. We are already here, Sagittel. The last thing to do is to take the book back. In it, you will find the explanation for everything.
Your reckoning has proven to be right thus far, and as such, I will seek to confirm your words. Warriors, we are marching out against the humans' Inquisition. So says the true flame. Gilvin, who brought you this list of artifacts?
Deland himself. Only he has a key to the deep... Oh no.
I thought as much. Aristor, we must make haste and catch up to the Inquisitor Deland. Gilvin will help you with magic, if necessary.
Oh, exalted ones, do not pass by. I can sell if you can buy. New possibilities for the most gifted. The words of wisdom from the ancients as a present.
What do you mean?
Remember our old friend, even the one moving from death back into life should beware of the death following in his wake. Spells! Spells for sale!
Here is a key. The Inquisitor said he could not freely give it away, so I had to help him.
All right, now to the monastery.
Give me the key, Sagittel. Only I can break the defensive spells.
I'm waiting for you.
This is the explanation. I now know the spell that changed the world in the times of Essentil. I will use it to return to the elves the full power of our magic. I will be able to revive the great tree.
Will you do what the greats could not? Are you sure?
Yes, Glendorin didn't have this power, and Taya is afraid of it. This spell can kill the mage who dares to use it. We are slowly fading. We won't survive without the tree. Are you with me, Sagittel?
I'll gladly give up my life for my people, and I'm ready to sacrifice as many lives as necessary. Let's go. The rebirth of the great tree, a dream, a legend. I am ready to live for this, to kill for this, so that we may once again be free of the cage in which we have forced ourselves. The first among the living, the wisest of the races, the immortal ones. These words are as dust. I am so tired of living, tired of struggling with the call of Illis every day and night, knowing that I cannot stop it, knowing that if I were to surrender, some hexer or wizard would just use my soul for his foul magic. Glendorin, we could not even imagine that there might be some way of escaping these bonds. But Essentil's spell needs power. Even the one which was collected by the traitor is not sufficient. The spell needs thousands of souls to be used. As such, there will be no mercy. For the sake of the Tree of Life, I will kill, and kill without remorse. We are going to Eastern Parsa. Arister is eager to travel to a place where there are lots of villages and even more inhabitants. He says their deaths will be quick, but I have seen many times what people are capable of when forced to defend their lives. There will be a battle. Today you are going to kill. So says the true flame. Just remember that you will be killing for your sake, for the sake of your future.
Here goes! Show no mercy! Commander, what are you looking at? We are to kill them all. Sagittel, how many do we need? The warriors are growing weary.
We must keep killing until the spell is satisfied. Just remember that this is indeed for the greater good.
No more deaths, Sagittel. I have already taken everything we need. Your warriors can rest. It is time for us to go to the tree.
magic currents flowing to Gilvin, swirling around her, weaving her into a mystical cocoon. It's so bright as to be made of some sort of mystical flame. It seems that the spell is waiting. There is one place left to go, the remains of the tree in the depths of the Daeran swamps. It will be hard to reach the place. Gilvin has felt the energy of the ancient portals. Whole armies could go through them, and it is only Taya who could open them and bring her warriors to this place. Taya should understand, must understand. I don't want to kill my own people. Arista reported that Taya's troops are under the command of Ilia and Dwanrock. Ilia was once my follower. He won't turn against me. But Dwanrock, that under-mountain fool, had better not stand in our way.
Sagittel, stop before you bring destruction upon us all.
Taya, the rebirth of the tree is a new life. Our Illus, our dream.
The spell you have revived can only destroy.
Do you mean Daeran's spell or Essentil's? This is little more than power, Taya. The arrow will fly in the direction which you set for it, won't it?
I cannot allow Gilvin to go to the tree. You'd best pull back.
Taya! Taya! Taya!
Sagittel, the portals are opening! Taya is calling in the dragons. We must destroy the portals. Come on!
Lord Sagittel, Watcher Gilvin, in the name of the Council, you are under arrest. Lord Ranger, hand over the symbols of your authority.
I didn't think that I would hear these words from the elf's mouth. I do not want this battle.
Give me back the true flame.
Ilia, you are the best of my former followers, but even you cannot best me. We are going to Taya, and we shall discuss this mistake with her.
Mistake? You've burnt down villages and towns, killed thousands of people. All this is just a mistake? Master, wake up. Even I feel the despair and pain surrounding the Watcher. The very essence of magic itself groans from her presence.
You don't understand. The great power requires great sacrifices.
I understand that now only power is important to you. Take them.
Not so, Ilia.
Nobody will come from this portal. Nobody will come from this portal. Dwanrock is dead. At last, we shall be rid of the dwarves in Ildanor. Nobody will come from this portal.
Sagittel, we must go on. Ilier was your follower, but for me he was a friend. His death must not be in vain, must not stop us just a stone's throw from our destination. We are doing it for the sake of all elves.
It's true. Absolutely true.
Gilvin, come to your senses! You'll kill us all! Daeran's spell was created through the blackest envy and revenge. You won't be able to resist its dark power.
Again, I hear a coward's speech. Even if the spell takes my life, I would gladly give it away.
Your life? Daeran's spell will spoil the very essence of magic itself. Many will die. Elves, Illus will become a world bereft of all life. Sagittel, you must stop right now!
I have seen too many deaths, and I have killed too many in order to revive the tree. I must trust Gilvin.
Enough! Everything has already been decided.
Sagittel, please make the right choice.
The choice will be made. Aristor, I shall follow them, and you shall follow me. Enter the portal one by one. This also applies to the dragons and sky ships. Only in this way can we overcome the barriers set by Teia. What are you waiting for?
You know, Teia was right. Who needs this piece of dead wood? I'm now the most powerful mage alive! I have to admit, I like it. Ah, but it seems you are disappointed.
Gilvin, you...
No, my dear Sagittel, you. I knew that Teia would choose the person who could succeed at any price. But you have changed. Did you really think that you wouldn't change after all you have done? There is a difference between a battle and a murder. Deland, Iliere, even Teia. The way to Quindalon is now barred to you and your warriors.
So, I have another way. I don't forget anything, Gilvin. And I don't forgive.
Then I'm afraid it is here that we must part ways, Sagittel.
Sagittel, you have made the right choice and saved us all. The threat is over, but blood is on your hands, Sagittel. Your warriors have committed heinous, murderous acts. Dayaran's spells spoiled their souls. They can no longer go back to Quindalon. But you...
The destiny of an exile is better than that of a traitor.
Sagittel, is this all you'll say to me?
Farewell, Teia.